was kind of debating on touching on this subject, but it's just been weighing down on me to talk about it. And me personally, I respect, I respect the dead. Like, we supposed to respect the dead. We supposed to respect the living as well. But some people, they don't even respect themselves. However, I want to talk about Nipsey. In one of the interviews, he was telling us to see. I'm getting chills. I don't know, maybe he around. I don't know. But one of his interviews, he was talking about reading the book, The Spook That Sat by the Door. I finally got the book and I read the book. And I was like, the way, okay, he a lion. Okay, lions are very strategic. They know how they move. They know what they know what they be doing. But if you read all the books that he tell you to read, it's gonna all line up how he wanted to line up because he's a strategic individual and he knew what he was doing. And I think he had a blueprint. I read the book, The Spook That Sat by the Door, and it made me think about him a lot. It made me think about what he was doing. He was putting things in play the whole time, just like Freeman was. Freeman set up the Cobras to be able to fight back, to be able to outlast the opposition. Set them up in a position where they can clap back, but in a different way. Not how they always clap back, in a way where it'll actually be felt, you know. But he did all that before he died. He did all that before he died. And he had a lot of integrity in the way he moved and how he conduct himself, and then the places he positioned himself. Everything was strategically put in place for him to help his people out. But help the whole time. He grew up with the Cobras. He grew up in the hood, right? He chose a different route to make sure that he had the knowledge and the information and wisdom. But all of this was purposely because he had arterial motives, whether they were good or bad. He knew exactly what he wanted and what he was going to do, and he did it in a way that it had to be done a certain way, because if it was done any other way, it wouldn't have worked out. But he kept it together so he can execute his plan. He had a plan, right? No matter what he went through his journey of executing his plan, he made sure that his intentions were laid out because he was moving strategically. And from the start to the end, no matter what obstacle that he had faced or what was put in his way, even to stop him, slow him down, or just throw him off course, he still found a way to get back on the path that he was, because he had his motives already. He already had his tunnel vision. He knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to help his people, and somehow he helped his people. He helped them from the outside looking in. He helped them from the outside looking in, and then came from the inside looking out. I can't really explain it how I got it. You'll have to read the book to get it. But the way he executed that mission, I'm gonna say mission because that was some top dog stuff. The way he did that, he passed the baton to them. He like, I gave y'all what y'all need. I basically laid this shit out step by step. Now, if y'all fumble this, it's on y'all. I got y'all out of this place. I got y'all out of captivity. He like Harriet. You know how Harriet opened the door and let all the slaves out? That's what he did for the Cobras. He gave them a fresh start. Like, look, I'm putting it right here. I'm passing the baton. What Nip did before he left, he passed the baton. He set up everything. And made sure everybody had what they need. Everything was put in play already. He passed the baton down like Freeman passed down the baton to the Cobras, his people. And what I got from that was, know what you want out of this life and strategically plan it out from the beginning to the end. No matter how many distractions, opposition come your way, how many times you get pushed down, how many times you get thrown off your course, execute that plan until you finish what you said that you was gonna do, and then put somebody else on. Go read The Spook That Sat by the Door and tell me what perspective y'all got from it.